Hi Junkie viewers, my name is Courtney Act and I am your new foreign correspondent. I've been living in the US for the last 5 years and I've become totally obsessed with this new reality show that I think you might like. It's called Race for the White House. It's better than Keeping Up with the Kardashians and The Real Housewives, although if big hair is your passion, you should probably stick with Gina Liano. You can really tell that Gina means business when she wears her work wig on top of her play wig. So I should probably start at the very beginning. The current American political system is called an oligarchy. Just don't tell them that because they still think it's a democracy. Oligarchy means that a small minority of its wealthiest citizens control the society. It's sort of like they all live downstairs at Downton Abbey, but they just don't know it. There are two political parties that duke it out to be the mouthpiece of the oligarchy, the Republicans and the Democrats. If you're a free-thinking, self-respecting person under the age of 35, you're probably interested in things like fairness, equality, and moving forward. Meet the Democrats. They're the party for you. If you don't believe in marriage equality, equality between the sexes, or for some reason a Caitlyn Jenner, then you'll love the Republicans. No, really. She's a loud and proud Republican still. Google it. The two Democrat candidates are Bernie Sanders, not related to the Colonel, and Hillary Clinton, very much related to Bill. The Republicans have Ted Cruz, no relation to Suri, Marco Rubio, invented the Rubik's Cube, and Donald Trump, who owns Miss America and a very young wife. And a bunch of other people who just won't admit defeat. Each of these two parties pick their most qualified, based on wealth and popularity, candidate and hold mini-elections in each state. Each state has either a primary or a caucus. A primary is like a regular election where people go into a private booth and tick a box in complete anonymity. But a caucus is where delegates who represent the public literally gather together in a room and stand on the side of the room that represents their candidate. It's like being in grade 8 and getting picked for the footy team. The primary is where you vote for Bernie versus Hillary, not Trump versus Hillary. Did that all make sense? Okay, good. Because the next bit doesn't. You would think that people would be voting for a candidate, right? But they're actually voting for a delegate who sort of represents the will of the people, depending on the rules of that state. In some states, the delegates are free to ignore the will of the people and just vote for whoever they want, which kind of makes the primaries sound redundant, right? Right. Try not to get too confused by this seemingly senseless process. There's plenty more confusing things still to come. These delegates are like party VIPs, and each state has a number relative to the population of the state. So somewhere like California has 55 delegates and Alaska has 3. At the end of the year, when all of the states have voted, all of the delegates get together for the National Convention, which is where they finally make the decision of who will be running for president. Along with the delegates are a group of people who may or may not wear capes called superdelegates. These peeps are members of Congress, former presidents, and other party top dogs who get their own special vote, which makes up 20% of the overall vote. This was introduced back in the day to make sure that a political revolutionary that was gaining traction with the people but wouldn't actually be able to win a general election wouldn't win the primaries. I hope this gives you all a slightly better understanding of this Victorian-era shit show that Americans call an election. Thanks for watching. If you like this, I'm Courtney Act. If you didn't like this, I'm Sophie Monk. Make sure you like, love, wow, or haha us, preferably not sad or angry. And I'll see you next time.